Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JBCurious, a place where we see just how far down the rabbit hole we can really go. This week's topic, meal subscriptions. So for this week's video, I wanted to try out HelloFresh. I've been seeing a lot of different advertisements and promotions for it on social media, and I figured since we're all in quarantine and I love to cook, this is the perfect opportunity for me to try it out. Obviously, this is not a sponsored video because I'm paying for it with my own money. I'm using a promotion code I found on social media, but my opinion is strictly based off of my own experience and how curious I am to try this. So I went online, I ordered my first box, I kept it standard to their meat and veggies just to get a gauge of the kind of options that I would have without any restrictions. The box came on the delivery date within the delivery window. It is a large window. It told me between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., which is very vague. But the idea is that when it comes, you don't exactly have to be home, that the food will be able to hold until you get there. So I opened up my box and it was very well packaged. Everything was separated. The meats were separated from the veggies. Everything was labeled and it was extremely cold, and they had ice packs to keep everything cold, which I think it was supposed to stay up until 48 hours. I wouldn't do that. I would try to get it in the fridge as soon as possible, of course, but I was very impressed with how it was packaged. My box came later in the day, so I actually didn't cook till the next day, and I put everything in my fridge, and maybe I should have unpacked everything from the paper bags, but I didn't because I wanted to just open the ingredients as I went. And some of my ingredients weren't as fresh as I had expected it to be, as they had advertised, but I think partially that could have been my fault because I had ingredients like potatoes and onions together in bags, and those ingredients, they tend to spoil when they're in such close vicinity to each other, so it may have been on me. But those were some of the ingredients that I was not the most pleased about. So it's a toss-up whether it was me or if it was just the quality of the ingredients. But it was probably just a little bit of both, honestly. I cooked all 4 meals and each meal was delicious. The only thing I didn't enjoy was that they weren't healthy. So for week 2, I tried the Calorie Smart option. The Calorie Smart option, I was wondering if it was going to be just as tasty as the one with no restrictions. So I picked 4 more meals and I got to cooking once my box came. The Calorie Smart options ended up tasting just as great as the regular ones. In fact, I think those were my favorite. There were so many great options and I just thought that was a great way to eat healthier food without sacrificing flavor. The main reason why I chose HelloFresh was just out of curiosity. I get bored of the recipes that I make. I cook a lot, so I don't struggle with cooking and technique, but I just get bored of the mundane recipes that I make from time to time. And so this was a nice way for me to switch it up and try different foods. I don't think this is too hard for the beginner cook. I was able to send out 4 free boxes to some of my friends and let them give it a try as well. And from what I've heard from them, they've loved it so far. So I think HelloFresh is doing something right. Overall, I give this experience an 8 out of 10. I love the recipes. All of them were tasty. I didn't have any complaints about the recipes. And you get to keep them and try them out with different ingredients, or just keep them when you want to make them again. My only concern was the ingredients. They didn't look as fresh as I had hoped that they would, but that could have been on me as well because perhaps I should have unpacked them properly. But all in all, I really did love this experience. Personally, I think it's a little too expensive for me to have it every week. Each box without a promotion is about $70 to $80-ish, and I think that's a little bit out of my price range right now, but I do want to keep it and treat myself to a monthly meal where I try something new. So for those of you who are the curious cooks, maybe you struggle in the kitchen a little bit, or maybe you just want to try a new healthy recipe, I definitely recommend HelloFresh. I'm also considering trying Blue Apron, Bistro, Green Chef, all the other different meal-based subscription boxes, just to give them a try as well, so let me know if you're interested in the comments below. But if you're interested in something like this, I would definitely say go for it, give it a try. You can always cancel it, it's non-commitment, and it's super fun to do while you're in quarantine. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're interested in more meal-based subscription boxes like this, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite food is as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.